Hi there, you guys. This is day 2 of my cat blog. I'm really excited about creating these videos because I could talk about my cats every day. That one is actually the neighbor cat. So we are on a walk right now. Hi, Hank. Oh, that was a little kitty. I thought it was Zoe for a second. Hello, he's rubbing my back. That's nice. His tail is all gross. Okay, so we go on cat. Oh, that's very nice. We go on catwalks. We try and do it as often as possible. And if Hank comes, then it kind of messes up my cats because they don't quite get along yet. So you know, people ask, he's just really being affectionate. People ask me all the time, like, are you worried about having outdoor cats for the coyotes and for the wildlife that's around? And honestly, I'm more worried about, he is really being affectionate. I'm more worried about the other cats in the neighborhood because, especially Frank and Zoe, they are very aggressive with Hank. You know, I mean, we all know that these cats are very territorial. So, you know, if he comes all the way up to our door. He's even come inside without our knowing. I mean, obviously we leave a small door opening, which I think is true for most people, you know, let me know. But I feel like most people leave like a small door opening for their cat to come in and out if they're outdoor cats. So we leave like our window open and he's actually just walked right into our house. So of course our cats are gonna feel a little bit violated by that because he's coming into their home and we don't know who this is. He's really rubbing up on my back. So what we've done about this is, he's really a love bug. You know, if they get in a fight, we hear them. I usually go, if I'm home, then I'll go and I'll try and check on them. You know, I'll try and like just watch and see what I can do. You know, we don't feed him. Zachary actually just fed him last night, but he's been around for like 3-4 months and we didn't feed him. We just there's Lulu. Oh, Hank sees Lily. Anyway, so, you know, we try and break up any fights. Hi, Lily, look who's here. Yeah. Hey. Hank just chased. So he's obviously not neutered because he really goes after our girls. So we're just playing the slow game and trying to protect our cats, not be super welcoming to Hank, but like for example the other day when we were on a catwalk and Hank was there, Joe was really scared. Joe, my cat Joe, here he comes. That's Joe right there. So Joe was really scared, so I decided to kind of scare Hank away, and as soon as I did that, Joe felt more comfortable. So my priority is my cats. Yeah, but to go back to like, am I worried about other wildlife? Of course I am worried, but yeah, it's more the cats now, I realize, because they've gotten in fights. Frank got like a scar on his front paw, like on his arm, his front arm. He got like it looks like potentially a claw mark, but yeah, he was limping around for quite a few days. We had to keep him in. Here come the boys. So but yeah, of course we're worried about wildlife. So the things that we do is we make sure to keep them inside at night, so we don't like let them out. Zach is a very lenient. Like if they want to go outside, then he believes that they have to just go to the bathroom and they come back, which is true. They'll just go out for a little bit, the boys especially. Oh, see, they're all, this is Frankie. He's the one that's growling. He has this little meow sound. Or no, I'm sorry, this is Frankie and he's the one meowing. So yeah, so what we do to keep them safe, to make sure they're safe, like I'm here right now with them, so oh, now Joe's meowing too. But to keep them safe from wildlife, we definitely keep them in at night. So again, you know, if it gets too late, if we're about to go to bed, let's say it's 10 o'clock, we're about to turn off our lights and go to sleep, then we don't let them out right then. But if it's like 9:30 and they want to go out, then sure, we'll let them out. And they actually, we've kind of taught them, or Joe is especially good at this. He will actually knock at the door and let us know that he wants to come in. And the girls sometimes will meow too. So one thing, he's shaking his tail like this right now. My cats have their mad ears on where they're like on the sides, but Hank doesn't. Maybe he does too. So they're just angry. They're not fighting with each other. And Lily is hiding underneath over there. But yeah, so we make sure that they're in every night. And of course, you know, it's easy to worry about your cats. It's easy if they stay out, if they're out later than expected, or you thought you were going to see them for dinner and they didn't come, or especially for me, like if they're outside late. When I first started letting the girls out at night, especially, but when we first got our cats, I was really worried when I didn't see them at night or come in at night. And so we would like walk around the yard, around the neighborhood. We would walk calling them, you know, sometimes at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, you know, we would be looking for them. But now that, you know, I'm more comfortable, I really have to tell myself, okay, Nicole, they're just out playing with a rat. They're just, like one time, Zoe, it was one of the first days that we started letting the girls out later. We kept them in for a long time. And they were okay with that. Or we kept them in after dark for a long time. We kept them in for a year as kittens before we let them out. Anyway. One of the first nights we really let the girls stay out later, I was so worried Zoe wasn't in, our smallest cute little kitty. She wasn't in. I was so worried. And then we ended up finding her underneath the deck playing with a mouse. So I try and hold on to that because because, you know, instead of going to worst case scenario where, oh no, someone caught them, they're never coming back. Like, it's easy to do worst case scenario. Something's wrong, something's not right. Where are they not home? So instead, I try and focus on best case scenario. She's probably just playing with a mouse. She probably just found something she's playing with. She's probably just enjoying herself outside. And that really helped calm my nerves about if they stay out late, because sometimes, of course, we're not forcing them to do anything, right? I'm not going to force them even to, if Frankie, for example, that one, he doesn't like to be pet sometimes. Sometimes he'll like, you know, I'll go to pet him and he'll like be like, oh no, thank you, I'll try and give him a kiss, and he's like, no. So I don't force it. We don't force our animals to do anything. So if they end up staying out late, then that's it. And I have a work call coming in, so I gotta go. It's about 9 minutes anyway, so I'll talk to you next time.